Well, the next several weeks will be planting season for some growers across the Corn Belt, but other growers might be looking at getting their equipment moved. Max had a chance to catch up with Mark Stock about how every season is selling season now for farm machinery.
There comes a time, and now with today's baby boomer population, there's 201 farmers retiring every day for the next 7 years. And what's interesting is 50% of those people still haven't come up with their exit strategy plan. Is there life after retirement? And of course there is. There's plenty of things to do. In fact, some of the people we've had auctions for say it even gets busier, because they're recruited by the co-op. First of all, everybody wants the co-op needs somebody to come drive a tender truck. But a lot of the folks are curious about, what are the steps? What do I need to do? I always tell them, you're sentimentally attached to some of your equipment, right? And that's the hardest reason why some people don't want to make that decision to sell. So pick one item that you really like and keep it in your building for as long as you want.
Yeah, have that one treasured piece of equipment, maybe that tractor that was your very first, perhaps?
Yeah, to do that, and then you always have something to keep your mind occupied, take it to the local parades and drive it around. But the rest of the machinery that you have, if you don't have anybody within your family who's taking over, I'll tell you what, the machinery market is just super hot right now, Max. We still, at Commodity Classic, you talk to the manufacturers, they're doing their best to line the pipe, but they still have issues, and from some of the people I'm talking to, it's still going to run that into the fall of this year or into the spring of next year before everything gets somewhat closer to normal, which means your used equipment in today's market is probably going to bring close to what you paid for it, even if you bought it 10 years ago, if you sell it right away. Now that has to make people comfortable, because the other issue they always talk about is, oh my gosh, I got to recapture all of this tax because I've depreciated everything. Well, if you sell in an up market, you're probably selling it for high enough where you can pay that tax and still have a big premium left in your pocket.
Words of wisdom there in this crazy used equipment market. That's Mark Stock. Thanks to Max Armstrong for bringing that conversation to us this week.